Welcome to the Fun Going Fast channel, and in today's video we're going to take a look at my 2003 Polaris Trailblazer 250 one owner that I picked up for $500. Let's take a look. So I did pick this up for $500. The caveat on this one is it is not running. The guy said that it was sitting for about 2 years. It had carburetor issues. His kids had been riding it. He put a Chinese carburetor on it and said he rode it around the yard, and then it quit working, and that was it. And that was about 2 years ago. So plastics are in great shape. It's really hard to find these in the yellow and black. You see the white and red a lot. It's dirty, and we're going to clean it up. But overall, it's really, like I said, it's just dirty. There's almost no rust that I can tell. Tires actually look pretty good. I'm wondering if these are even the original hand grips. Brake has pretty good pressure. Gas tank's actually completely empty. Oil injection tank, but completely empty, and they look clean. So we'll check that out. No rips or tears in the seat, which is really unusual. On this side, there's no cracks in the plastic at all. No battery, and the negative battery cable's broken. No big deal. Fix that. But like, even considering how old it is, clearly it was covered. The chain even actually looks pretty decent. A little bit of rust on the rear axle. Be able to take care of that, no problem. Get that cleaned up. Got the original handbar on it still. Got a little bit of wear there, but we'll clean that up, no problem. This side looks good. There is one spot right here where the plastics have cracked, and that's been the case on the other ones that I've owned as well. But transmission feels nice and tight. It's no slop, which is really common in those. Everything looks good here and is all in place. I've had them where these things are missing. Of course, the back brake feels like it has no feel to it, but every Trailblazer I've seen has that. But still got all the original decals. Looks really good. Even has the original decal with the VIN number on it, which I've not seen. It's still intact. Of course, this is aftermarket, this D&G front guard, but overall it looks really good. It even still has the original tool bag. I don't think I've ever seen that before either. And the engine does pull over, so it's not locked up, and it feels like it has decent compression. Of course, it's not running. Get the carburetor in there and give that a shot, but let's clean it up and see what it looks like. If you have an ATV that hasn't been washed for a while, or it's got a lot of scuff marks on it, then the Mr. Clean Sponge is your friend. So this is all, you can see in cameras, is just black gunk. This thing actually hasn't been washed in over 2 years. Dirt and smudges that are over 2 years old come right off on the sponge. Here we go. It's not often that a dirty ATV that's been not washed for more than 2 years cleans up this nice. Look at that plastic. You know, it is wet, so it looks a little shinier than it will when it dries off, but I had a feeling this one was going to turn out pretty good. Mr. Clean Sponge and the pressure washer just clean this plastic incredibly. It looks really good. Maybe not new, but pretty awesome considering the age. But this is a 21-year-old ATV that had been setting for several years and not been washed. It helped that they kept it covered, and it must have been pretty dry because I don't see any rust. So can't wait to get this thing running and get it out there. It deserves to live again. More to come soon. Next video will be hopefully it running and a test ride.